Well, hello there, YouTube. Welcome to a rainy Monday, the 29th of July. It is 60 degrees. I think the low last night was like 55, 56, somewhere around there. Last time I looked at it. But, yeah, much warmer overnight. It's been in the low 40s for, most of last week. You can tell something's different when all of a sudden it warms up. Anyway, it's Monday Fun Day. I guess we need to head on down south to the J.O.B. It is nice seeing the fog in the hills and stuff out there. That's always cool looking. But anyway, here we go. Welcome to the day. 62 and cloudy today in Chulo land.
Yes, it is.
And it's supposed to rain pretty much all day long, although it hasn't been raining since we got on 205 pretty much. Yeah, roads are even drying out.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I mean, we need the rain, but I hate rain.
Yeah, because we get so much of it.
I know it.
Mama?
Yes, I have.
It's the first day of the work week.
It is.
I guess we should go on in there and tackle it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Weekends just never last long enough.
I know it.
All righty. Well, have yourself a wonderful Monday.
You too, how about?
I'll see you as the day goes on.
All right.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye. Bye-bye now. So this is the last little thing I've been tinkering with for the day. I like how the batteries are in a much more accessible spot than what they used to be. Oh, this is the 24 R12 9T. And there's a bulletin on this one that there could be machining metals or debris in the USB port's not plugged in. It's got USB on that side. Well, anyway, there could be metal in the tank. So you take it apart and there's a procedure for cleaning and vacuuming it out. Really way more high-tech tank than the old R9Ts, like drastically. It's all kinds of baffling. You couldn't siphon gas out of this thing if you wanted to. It's one little hole that you can get in there and get most of it out. But anyway, there's a procedure for wiping, flushing, vacuuming, and cleaning that thing out. And it had a little bit in there. A little bit was too much, and it can't have any miles on it. It's got to be basically a new bike from the floor. If it has miles on it, it gets a new fuel pump. So I don't know how wide-ranging this is, but anyway, the bulletin's been out for a bit, and they were just going through, and we had one of these R12 9Ts sitting here, and we got it done. Brought it down here and did it on there. I like just so much. It's different the way the airbox works and everything. You know, they had the new throttle bodies and what was that, 21, 22. Now they're even newer yet. We went back to a rounded shape valve cover that gives it more retro look. There's your aerial antenna for your keyless entry, so to speak. There is no key. There is a key lock up here, but that's just a steering lock. That's all that does. You remember how the battery had to take frame pieces off, all kinds of stuff to get to the battery. Now you can just lift the tank up, disconnect the fuel line, and it'll go farther back. And there's a fuel line, so you can only go so far. And yeah, much nicer, much more user-friendly. And you know how the later R9Ts, they tell you to, use the proprietary output port and backflush it using a Optimate 4 or the BMW charger. And or they put the USB on there, and the book still said to use that. Well, that needless to say, you can't plug that in. So the new ones have both the USB and the proprietary plug so you can charge it properly. Because you don't have easy access to the battery. Cool bike. So this one's got the nice wheels. This looks like a don't know if that's the way they came. It doesn't look like an option 719 model, but it looks like it has the optional wheels. She's a looker. The way the seat comes off is different now too. You know, it was a 2-piece seat. Kind of it is, so you can take the, kind of like some of the Harleys and stuff where you connect the rear seat to the front seat. And this one, you just have and there's a plug over the bolt now too. So you take the plug out, take the bolt out, which is that's pretty much in the same place. Then you click the thing back, and you got the whole seat. But you can see where the rear seat is bolted to the front. So if you had the solo seat, you can probably convert it to a twin seat. There's your toolkit. Come with a wrench, screwdriver handle, a little T wrench. They no longer supply that one, you know, the one that had the keyring hole in it, and it had the T30, so you could reach in there and do it. Well, it was rubber right here, and people would lose them because the rubber would pull. And these are these new remotes that go to sleep. So they're not, one of the things that comes from the car side, because, you know, people usually put their keys to their car, you know, right there when they walk through the front door. Well, the keys are always alive and talking. You know, we always talk about never leave the keys next to the bike, because they're always communicating with each other. They can wear the bike battery and the fob battery down just sitting there, because they're always talking. Well, these go to sleep. So you basically got to give it some motion to wake it up. So if you throw these in your little tray or whatever in your front door, somebody can't go along and scan your keys for your BMW car sitting outside and steal your car within seconds. Very smart. But very confusing when we're trying to figure out how these things work. Like, the key's right there, and it just will not work. You pull the key, because, you know, we still do it. We put them in the navigation lock, and then just turn it in the unlock mode so the key won't come out, you know, if you're on a test ride. But if I walk up there and hit because it's just a button to turn these things on now, it won't power up. And you go, what's going on? Then you take the key and you try to put it where the sensor is, and magically it starts up. Well, I missed that part where, you gotta shake them. It takes motion to wake them up. Cool beans, though. These R19s are really nice, or R12 9T. There's different versions of them. This one's the more like the original R9T, kind of a look to it. It doesn't have that, you know, I want to be a cruiser look rear fender on there. Wonderful exhaust. Look at that, all stainless steel. Whew. That's some nice stuff. And the suspension's fancy on them, and they're really nice. They've always been nice, but these newer ones, they're taking it next level. They did a whole bunch of updates on them. They're strong runners. I'd love to have one. But anyway, I got the tank all clean and everything torqued back down. I can show you from underneath here where the pump and stuff is located. Tip her up on her head. Sitting up underneath there. Actually, the pump is attached to the side. This is kind of like a pickup area up underneath there. That's where it sends the fuel. It's got like a pod on it. I don't know if there's a filter in there or what it is, but fuel line goes into it and then comes out. So this is just basically the link. The pump is literally hanging on some tabs just inside behind that, where that fuel line is there. Nice and insulated, keep the heat away from the tank. It's all aluminum. I would hate to think how much a tank for one of those cost. It'd be a pretty penny. You gotta torque them down. It's 5 Newton meters on those tank screws. If you want to be exact. Don't be messing around with guessing torque on BMWs. Man, with a nice suspension on these things, they ride so much better. It's crazy. All the updated stuff, they're all adjustable and everything. Cool beans. Anyway, enough chit chat. Get this tank and everything back on here and send that thing upstairs. Check the tire pressures because I didn't want to start it for obvious reasons because of the Bulletin. So I walked it downstairs and feels like it's a little heavy steering even under its own weight. I'm suspicious that the tires, just sitting on the floor. It's like anything else. It's like my bikes, they just sit in the shop. You haven't ridden them in a while, better check that tire pressure because they're going to be low. Tires are not 100% holding air. They just never have been, never will be. And you got different temperatures and everything that go on. Things they over time lose air. That's why you got to check them all the time. And especially during the seasons, like with your car, during the seasons when it's, you have it at ambient temperature when you set your tire pressures. Don't set it in your garage when it's freezing cold and then take it out in 100-degree weather. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But when they say cold tire pressure, that means non-running ambient temperature. Another nice thing about these, you have the support that you pop off right there, where you had to take the seat off before, and you have access to your. I'll lock that thing down. Yeah. And there's your ground port, positive port. Put it on the supercharger. Get up here in the air. That battery, it started out like 6 amps. So I think it's been a minute since this one was ran. Oh, and here's that seat release. See the plug? That plug goes over the bolt so that dirt can't end up underneath your seat where you got your tools and stuff like that. Cool. Big old Brembos on there. Nice inverted forks. Still air oil cooled. Here's a view of it from above. Or I guess I should say below. So we'll let it sit here and cook. The battery tonight. She'll start off with brand new fresh gas. She'll be ready to roll. Spice, I think, still sitting around here. Airbox, I think, breathes a lot better too, how it's sitting. So that old design that was around for years and years and years. There's those wheels. Those wheels look good. Fun bikes. Really fun bikes. Now I gotta wipe the tank down. I got my paw prints all over it. Put the tank back on. She's a beauty. Man, oh man. I'm glad I took that for a ride yesterday. Is it flat, poured down rain? It was supposed to, and it did, just like what they said it was going to do. The old DR on, what day was that? Was that Sunday? What did I do? Oh no, that was 350 on Sunday, and it was this on Saturday. Got her stuffed in her little hole again. Putting her away. She's back on her little charger. Everybody's all on their cookers. I don't see none of them flashing out here, so that's a good sign. Probably because I won't put the War Wagon in here unless I need to do something to it. Probably just spin Kelly's Flirty over there and put that over there, and we'll just have free room to take motorcycles in and out. The old Road King, despite all the sweeping and everything I was doing in here, she doesn't look too dusty. Looking at the mirrors usually shows it. There's a little bit of dust got kicked around. But yeah, it's hard to do that when you're sweeping and blowing everything out the door. But yeah, I'm glad I got the rides in. I did. I thought I got the tabs for that iron. Nope. They showed up today or Friday. Showed up Friday. It's a good thing because they end at the end of the month. No, No, it ended last month. Yeah, June 25th or July or 27th. Did I miss the Iron's birthday? I missed the Iron's birthday. Yes, July 27th. Dadgummit, Saturday was the Iron's birthday. I should have taken that for a ride. Yeah, and that's weird. I got the tabs on Friday, the 26th. So I still had a day before technically they were expired. Dadgummit, the old Iron had a birthday. It done slipped right on past me. Well, I did get a ride here recently on it, so that was nice. Anyway, before the rain comes, I'm going to go grab the woman. Well, hello there, YouTube. Dadgummit. I asked Kelly, I said, raining out there? She goes, no, not at the moment. I said, let's go out there while there's still some light.
And
We're
now
like
it's starting to rain.
well over an hour, I think, before. No, we're about 45 minutes before sunset. Forgotten. But yeah, as soon as we come walking out here, it's misting on us now.
Yes, it's a heavy mist.
Yeah, and it's getting heavier and heavier.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it's the rain definitely quiets things down.
Yes, it does.
Man, it's like somebody stomped on the brake pedal.
Yeah, they did.
Wow, that wound things up. It was quiet, although she was busy at points, but she says, yeah, I did a lot of shelf stocking and
Yep.
stuff like that.
Keep busy.
But yeah, it'll do that. It's supposed to rain till about 4 or something tomorrow.
I think 4 here and noon or so in Vancouver.
All right. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Well, definitely tested out the windshield wipers today.
Yeah, they worked really
And
good.
I mean, definitely testing them out.
Yeah.
Between Clam and Woodland, it was a whiteout.
I don't know how you even see.
And you know, it's kind of that way coming home in the same spot too, wasn't it? And then the closer we got here, the roads were almost dry by the time we got home.
Yeah.
But you know, just hitting a little intermittent things every once in a while to get the sprinkles off. But boy, it was a downpouring this morning for sure.
Yeah.
That was bad. It was like full-fledged wintertime rain there, where you know all the so many trucks out there, and just a whiteout. If it was just you driving alone, you would see everything fine. But just that
them
mist.
trucks can flat pick up the water.
Oh man, I'm telling you. But anyway, on the first rainy day in quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it sprinkled a couple times when I was in Sturgis. It's never dripped the drop since.
It's raining in Sturgis now.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
It always, even though I think it's earlier this year than it's been. I guess Kelly said she sent me something that's hailing and everything else is carrying on.
It looks like a river going down the road. And all these bikes lined up in the water is just going, oh
Jeez. Man, it's the curse of Sturgis, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it always does rain. If you go into Sturgis, it's going to rain.
Yeah.
I think if you go to that part of South Dakota, it rains period, because I think every day it was raining around us when we were there.
Yeah.
We just got lucky and only caught one thing when we were going out to, I think that was out to, Mount Rushmore. It was just, I don't know, a few miles, enough to wipe my motorcycle out, I can tell you that. But anyway, on that, we're going to bounce.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, we out-talked the rain.
Yeah, we did. My glasses are all speckled,
Yep.
though.
All right, we'll see you guys in the morning. Thanks for watching now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.